my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet points of God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
From the home of the reigning Super Bowl champs, we are inside a sold-out and absolutely rocking Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Kansas City Chiefs. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
What we got? Yo, faster! Mike, 49.
Now Stidham on 2nd down. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play Wildcat quarterback for you as well.
They go play action here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
First down, Kansas City.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the toss, here's Williams. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. That was good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that.
They read through it. Gave it
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
On the ready.
But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Check 50, check 50. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Shit.
Ready. Fire.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. On third down, a run from White. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. on first down. Williams. Adrian Phillips, an all-pro as a special teamer last year, in on the tackle. From the 38, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Aggie. On Sunday. We got four. Let's play.
Now a play fake here on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They begin with Michel on the ground. They find some open field here. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Single. That's single in the slot. Wait. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Bandit. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Here's Johnson looking to throw on second down. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. No score after one on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
You better bring it. Look at me. Zipper. Mike 56. Mike 56. Now.
On first and 10, it's Stidham. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Now, how many times have we seen that? Third down, and Tom Brady turning to old reliable Julian Edelman. Of course, no Rob Gronkowski now. Edelman, the main holdover, the 33-year-old who was the Super Bowl MVP last season. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Stidham. Now he's forced out left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18. Mahomes going to throw. And this is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hey, 57, 57.
On second down, Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check safety, check safety. Whip, 15. Check. Flag down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were two things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
After the interception, here's Stidham. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And it's now Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Past the 20. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 19th touchdown now of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The extra point up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. 6 guys, check 6 guys. 36.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. $38 yards on the scamper there. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike, 56, right there.
Stidham sets to throw on first. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
He wasn't ready.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 38.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Flush to his right. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Ready. 10 Lobo. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing. Let's go.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. I got you. I got him.
This time, Stidham will throw. Buying time to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly...
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Mahomes now to throw. That one complete to Hill. Now another timeout called for by the offense. as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Check 43. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point safely through. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this? And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Devin McCourty picks it off. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Second and 10 at the 50.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
I got you, son. I got you, son. No.
Bam.
Kill. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Let's go.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That's track. 49 the mic. 49 the mic.
On third down, Stidham. That's caught by his tight end, Matt Lacoste. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
You ready?
49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go, defense.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, here we go. 49's the mic. Watch 49. I'm coming. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. I got you.
Ready?
From midfield now, here's Stidham. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
13 more yards.
The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Kill, 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 kill.
Hey, Sam off.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
Get it.
On second down, this is Harris. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
First down, here's White. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 12-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 13. Check 13. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. 66. Bullet. Ha. Spy 56. Yeah. I got him.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
On deck. Check it out, Reed.
Keep gripping. Keep gripping.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. You don't know no better. 56. Mike, 56. Right. Echo. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Let's see now, Charles. That's 7 turnovers between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? The best coaches have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 47.
Go! 60 outlaw.
Win championships, baby. Check 3. Check 3.
Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Michel, he'll get about 4 here. Down to the 43-yard line.
Yo, Trent is here, baby. Yo, Trent is here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL. Again, it's Michel. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Out. X3, 218, chopper.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Joker.
There you go.
And it's Michel once again. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
They go play action with Stidham. Slant route caught by Edelman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Check, crunch.
Check four.
Mike's 49. They can't hang with us. Check 26, check 26, go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
60 Pittsburgh.
Let's get it. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, watch this play.
Now Stidham on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. John Simon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Hey, Mike 20.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Open man is Galladay, complete. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Here we go.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the...
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time
in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing now is Stidham. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to...
But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They still can't get him. This is 10. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Hey, exit.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
First down, it's Ware. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league, and to them, that's vitally important.
So for Kansas City, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth